The lack of access to electricity and other primary energy sources affect the majority of people in Africa and have significant implications for their economic development and social well-being. Tapping solar energy is a feasible and effective solution to this critical problem. Yet, in Africa, the sun continent, harnessing solar power is still in its infancy. Low-cost, renewable energy, especially from solar photovoltaic installations, is the game changer, as it offers possibilities to turn challenges into opportunities. In fact, this is an increasingly important part of West Africa's electricity supply. Still, challenges abound. West Africa lacks the skilled manpower essential for designing, installing, and maintaining solar projects. Don Bosco, for its part, has started a solar program to address these issues. Based on their experience in Ethiopia and Uganda, the Silesian province of West Africa, with the support of Don Bosco Jugendhilfe weltweit Switzerland, has built a center of excellence for renewable energy in Ghana. It imparts vocational training in electrical and solar engineering to aspiring solar technicians in the region. The scope of this program is to promote clean energy and to bring it within the reach of ordinary people and those living in remote villages.
The solar training we are giving here in our center has 2 levels. So we start with level 1, what we are calling basic solar installation. And with this knowledge of the basics, that is good for rural areas, for areas where there's no national grid and the people have no any other access to electricity. The second part of the training we are giving, that is actually now our 6 months training, or as we call it, advanced professional training. That means when you finish the 6 months training, you are really a qualified solar technician to do big solar installation.
The program's implementation emphasizes empowering the young through relevant and necessary skill training.
Offering course for 6 months for students, when they go outside there, they can do whatever they want to do, as in what they have learned from here. And not only learned from here, but they can also improve on what they have also learned. Because when you are done with it, you're not only going to be an installer, you can also be a teacher, teaching others.
Starting in 3 locations in Ghana and another in Liberia, the program is currently being scaled up to include Togo, Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast, and Guinea. The knowledge and the experiences gained will further be shared through the Silesian network. The program's primary goal is to provide young people with access to high-quality vocational training in electrical and solar technology. With the imparting of the required theoretical knowledge and practical skills training, young people are made capable of accessing a growing, sustainable, and future-oriented labor market.
This is a worthwhile investment because this is a new form of energy that is being used widely in many parts of Africa, and Liberia being quite backward. Those who are skilled in this particular trade can effectively find jobs faster than many other traditional trades that are being taught.
The modular solar courses are aimed at young graduates from electrical vocational training, experienced electricians, staff of solar companies, and anyone with an interest in the basic knowledge of electricity. Regardless of origin, gender, or religion, they are offered on-the-job training.
I'm from Ghana.
From Togo. From Ghana.
From Uganda.
I come from Ghana.
I am from Nigeria.
From the Ivory Coast.
From Nigeria.
From Togo.
And I'm from Ghana.
I'm a Ghanaian.
To achieve the broadest possible impact and to anchor knowledge locally, vocational school teachers and students from all over West Africa are also trained at the Don Bosco Center of Excellence in Ghana. In the long term, these act as multipliers in their countries of origin.
Before, when I was coming here, as I've told you, I knew little
about solar because I was knowing basics. So with the help of my teachers, so they have been giving me advanced training on solar, whereby I'm very glad and I'm so convinced and happy for what they have done toward this 6-month training. I really appreciate their hard working because they are so committed.
A vital element to the modules prepared by solar experts is the cooperation with local companies to identify the learning content which is most in demand in the labor market. In addition, the classes make reference to the local context and locally available materials, systems, and spare parts. In the program's first 3 years, over 525 young people and 180 multipliers were trained in solar technology, and over 90% of the graduates have found employment.
Based on my experience and other activities of the school, I'm 100% efficiency to say that from here I'm perfect to fit into a job or a job fair.
At the project locations, the trainees jointly install PV solar systems on the solutions of Don Bosco buildings. They serve as practical models for installation and maintenance to complement teaching and raise the level of awareness of alternative energy solutions among visitors to these centers. The actual installation is preceded by an energy audit and feasibility study of the facility's energy-saving potential. This way, the trainees learn everything about planning, installing, and maintenance through concrete, practical training and experience. During the program's first 3 years, over 500 kilowatts peak has been installed by the Don Bosco Solar team. The installation in Ghana and Liberia benefit over 2,600 people a year. The fully automated mini grid at the Don Bosco Center of Excellence in Renewable Energy in Ashaiman, Ghana, is the fantastic outcome of the training given to the students.
Here on the campus we have the advantage that we have a hostel. That means the trainees really they can come here and we take care for them. They get food from our canteen. The big advantage is the solar center and the hostel is on the same campus. That means at any time they can come, and the solar workshop actually is always open if they like to do some more practicals.
Don Bosco collaborates closely with the private sector and universities, as well as with other partners, such as Engineers Without Borders, to keep up with the latest technological developments and contribute substantially to West Africa's solar innovation. Battling energy poverty and bringing affordable, sustainable electricity to Africa have serious hurdles. Yet, there is always a ray of light at the end of the tunnel. New technologies and increased efficiency have drastically lowered cost and made solar energy more affordable. A well-informed, trained and ambitious generation is ready to take up the task and carry it forward.
All over Africa solar is coming, and solar is an opportunity for young people to get a job after their training. And if you have electric plus solar, you have a far better chance to get a job than if you know only electric installation.
This lights up what was up to now a dismal and dark energy horizon.
In the days ahead, I see a lot of possibility that many of these young people will definitely find employment because they are very efficient in the skills that they have learned, and also they are hardworking and focused on this.
May the light shine more brightly with each passing day and with each hard-earned success.